Hi guys, Christ is risen. So, it's been a couple days since I made a video. It's actually, I think, the longest I've ever gone without making one since I started to get serious about trying to do regular videos in, I guess it was January. So, I don't really know how much utility this video is going to have. It's more of a vlog entry, really, but I wanted to explain why I went missing, and unfortunately, it's a sad reason. If you remember, a couple weeks ago, I was supposed to be giving character testimony at a trial in New Jersey. And it kept getting postponed and postponed. And then a couple weeks ago, I actually got to court, and the judge decided he didn't want to hear the case, and so it got kind of just postponed again. And it was a mild inconvenience for me, but I couldn't imagine what the defendant was going through, you know. And I was supposed to return yesterday to testify, and this was supposed to be, like, the end of it all. This was supposed to be when the sentence was going to be given, and it was just going to be, you know, it was going to be what it was going to be. Well, every other time I've had to go to this particular court for this defendant, he's been in really close contact with me, calling, texting, Facebook, so I know exactly when I need to be there. I know what courtroom I need to go to. It's helpful to have that kind of communication. Well, I hadn't heard from him in a couple days, and so on Friday, this is Tuesday night, by the way, just for posterity, last Friday, I realized I hadn't heard from him in 2 weeks, and so I started to try to get in touch with him and say, hey, what's going on Monday? Do you need me to come? Do you want me to come? I don't have to come, but I'll be there for you if you want me to. And I didn't hear anything from him. Nothing. So I started to get a little worried on Sunday night, because I needed to know what I was going to be doing the following day. And I didn't hear from him. So I blew up his phone with text messages, I blew up his Facebook, just hoping for some kind of information. Monday morning rolls around. Still nothing, and I'm going, oh my gosh, it's 10 in the morning. You know, in 2 hours, I need to know if I need to walk out the door or not. So I left another slew of, you know, messages, and after about an hour, he called me back. And he said, don't bother coming. I said, well, okay. I mean, I won't come if you don't want me there, but, you know, even if I can't testify, do you want me to just be there to support you? And he said, no, I found out that I have to go to, I think he said, 3 months inpatient drug rehab and then 3 months in jail. Now, he didn't sound good on the phone. He sounded like he'd been crying. Okay, fair enough. Stressful time. But he admitted that he had been on a 3-day bender at a hotel somewhere, or a motel, I don't know, basically shooting up heroin all weekend. Now, I don't know if that was a suicide attempt or not, but I'd never interacted before with somebody who was really high, and it was very bizarre. I was trying to get information from him about, you know, do you know where you're going to be? Can I write you? Can I visit you? And it was just, you know, he just wasn't there. So I said, all right, well, I have no idea where you are. So, you know, why are you calling me? Do you need a ride? What's the deal? And he said no, that he had a family member that was going to help him out with all of that. And so I said, okay, well, would you please have that person call me so I know what your address is so I can write you, so I can come visit you, because I know to be in the area. And this is a family member, by the way, that I know. I've met before. And so he said, yep, I'll you know, ask her to do that. But of course, heroin, hell of a drug. So I don't even know if he remembered what he said to me when I got off the phone. But the point is, it's been almost 2 days now, and I haven't heard anything from her, this family member. And that scares me. Because, you know, I don't know if he ever made it to rehab. I don't know if he got off the phone with me and offed himself or not. Because I cannot conceive of why she would not be in touch with me. You know, generally speaking, family members are really good to volunteers because they, you know, they understand we're there to not to judge anybody. So, you know, we're there trying to be a positive influence, trying to be a supportive influence. So usually the families are really proactive about, you know, in a situation like this, passing along contact information. Usually very on top of that. And I haven't heard anything. So, I guess it doesn't do any good to worry about it right now because what's that going to change? Nothing. But that's what I've been dealing with this weekend. Hence the absence. So, I don't know. I've never really subscribed to that maxim, you know, no news is good news. I don't really believe that. I would like to know what was going on. But anyway, I guess that's really all I have to say right now. I just wanted to let you know, those of you who have been praying about the situation, you know, I've made videos about it before that I had somebody who was really going through a tough time in the court system. Just if you would please continue to pray that he did not kill himself, that would be great. That would be great. Thanks. I mean, I had to laugh at myself because he just came right out and told me, he was like, yeah, I'm extremely high right now. And see, when somebody says to me they're high, I think they're saying they smoke the joint, because that's the kind of rock I live under. And he was like, no, honey, heroin. I'm a heroin addict. Heroin, you know this. You know, just, it's one of these situations where I can laugh or I can cry, so I'm choosing to laugh because crying isn't going to help. So anyway, thank you all so much for keeping this in your prayers. It's all any of us can do right now. So, I will hopefully be back either later tonight or tomorrow with actual, you know, content, helpful content that matters, but I wanted to let you know what was going on. So, it's a tough time. Anyway, so please pray for me. Please click like. Please subscribe. It gets the prayer requests a, you know, larger audience. I think that really does help, by the way. Prayer and interceding for the loved ones of loved ones and the friends of friends is extremely important and beneficial for the soul as well of the person who's praying. So, if you would join me there, that would be excellent. And I will see you guys in the next clip. Hopefully not with any bad news. Okay, so God bless you all, and I'll see you later.